My name is Kristen and I'm a physical therapist. From the history you've given me, it sounds like you have a sore and swollen ankle right through the medial aspect of your ankle. I'm going to assume it's the right leg. If it's the left, do everything on the left that I'm saying, but we didn't know whether it was the right or left from the history you gave. So I'm going to assume it's on your right, and you had gone down to reach under the bed, sitting on the back of your feet, and you felt this pulling sensation and has had a little bit of swelling, but this had happened to you once before and you're trying to figure this problem out. So the first thing I always recommend is to use ice packs. So I want you to put a cold pack over the area of pain and inflammation and ice it 2 to 3 times a day for 10 to 15 minutes. No more and no less than 10 to 15 minutes. You want to get it nice and cold, and you're doing it 2 or 3 times a day. It sounds like you're a busy mother, so you may not have time in your day to do it breakfast, lunch, dinner. So what I'd like you to do is, once you get the kids to bed, you can ice it once at dinner, ice it an hour later, and then ice it once before you go to bed. So it's okay to get it 3 times as long as there's an hour in between. Then what you're going to do is do some cross-friction massage. What I feel like is irritated from the history you gave is the tibialis posterior tendon, which is very commonly, it gets tight, it comes across and is one of the muscles that supports our arch, and it runs right behind your medial malleolus here. So what I'd like you to do is start by doing a little cross-friction massage, and you're just going to go back and forth over the tendon like this. You can use your fingers, you can use your thumb, and you're just going to roll back and forth over the tendon, and you'll find it's going to be tender. You're going to do the same thing. You could find it on either foot, and you're just going back and forth over the tendon here. And work it your way all the way down. You'll feel the tender spots. So if you can massage it yourself or have somebody else massage it, that really helps break up the inflammation. You could use a cold pack massage, cold pack massage. Then the fact that this has happened before, what I want you to do is really strengthen your arch, which strengthen this tendon as well. There's two exercises I really like to give. The first one is heel raises, and you can do it sitting at first because it's very important that you do it pain-free. You're just going to go up and down, nice and slow. And then as you progress, you can do it in weight bearing and stand and do this. And as it gets really strong, you can do it standing on just one leg. But to start out, start seated. You're going to come up with most of your weight should be coming right here under my finger on the inside and on the great toe. So that is what really isolates this muscle as far as strengthening goes. So see, I'm not putting much weight on my little toes, it's all on my big toes. And you're going to do 2 sets of 15. Then the next exercise I call windshield wipers. Your feet are start about maybe shoulder width apart, toes pointed out, and you're going to pull your toes in, lifting up on your arch, keeping the ball of your foot right through here should stay in contact with the ground at all times. So you'll feel it as you lift up your arch. This is really isolating the arch and strengthening that. You had said at the time of injury you were vacuuming. A lot of times these foot injuries happen when we're not wearing good supportive shoes. So a lot of times we spend our day barefoot around our house, often flip-flops, house shoes, slippers, and that's can cause our feet to really flatten out, and that can cause irritation to this tendon. So what's really important is that you wear good supportive shoes. If you wear good sneakers, that's a good thing, or shoes that have some back support, because any shoes that we don't have a back to it, our foot has to work extra hard. You want to support your arch here. If you feel like your sneakers are old, you really should replace them every 6 months to a year. You can take the insole out of your shoes and put an over-the-counter arch support in, and the over-counter arch support that I recommend is Superfeet, and that really provides a good stable base. So in the next few weeks, as you're recovering from this injury, what I would like you to do, aside from the cold packs, the massage, and those 2 exercises, is to wear a good supportive shoe. Then once you get strong in your arch, you can start weaning out of the shoe and wearing a variety of different shoes, but that will really help heal you as fast as you can. So you can wear a shoe whether you're inside the house, outside the house, wear the shoe so your arch can get some rest. That should help you. If you have any further questions, please feel free to give us or contact us. Thank you very much. Be well.